do come down, it is a good opportunity both economically for Mauro and to give back to the community. Now, in terms of outreach, we do have to make the sacrifice of teaching free classes at the beginning of the semester whenever the proposals don't come down, because teaching for half of the semester really doesn't work. If you really want the program to work, you have to make sure that it runs throughout the semester. Yeah. So sometimes you have to like juggle funding from one side to the other and have Mauro, pay for teachers that aren't really getting the funding for the proposal. But at the end of the day, it's worth it.
Of course.
You get a lot of students that get interested in arts, and by being touched in this environment, which is not the usual environment where they would take arts class, they might get interested in it and then go into a private school and start dance classes or theater classes for their own benefit.
Now, are you using are these productions just about the only productions that you're doing, or do you guys have a company besides the one that you guys do big productions with? Like a company of like 5 professional dancers, maybe, that you guys put on?
Mauro, the one thing about Mauro that sets it apart from the other dance companies in Puerto Rico is that we do not keep a corps of dancers.
Okay.
We have the team of teachers, which are all professional dancers that are in different companies, but they're dancing with different companies in Puerto Rico.
Very cool.
And what we do is that when we do our performances, either they already have a release from their companies to be able to perform with us, or they ask for a special permission to dance with our company, but still keep their contract with their own companies. So one of the things with Mauro that we've been able, and one of the biggest achievements that we've done in Puerto Rico, is that we've been able to put together a group of most of the professional dancers that are dancing at high level on different companies into one performance. Because usually if you're dancing with Ballet Concierto, you don't dance in Ballet San Juan's performances. If you're dancing with Ballet San Juan, you don't dance in Ballet Teatro. Yeah. But for example, when we did the Sleeping Beauty, we had the principal dancer from Ballet San Juan, the principal dancer from Ballet Teatro, and the principal dancer from Ballet Concierto, all dancing in our show. So it's kind of like an all-star cast. Wow. But we were able to do that by keeping good relations with all the companies and not keeping our own corps de ballet, just using the dancers, which are, for the most part, the team of teachers that we use in Mauro.
Okay. Do you guys teach any folkloric dances here? Do you guys do anything with bomba or plena?
Yeah, we do teach. We have a regular salsa class. Okay. And then bomba and plena, we have teachers that are experts in bomba and plena, and they teach it on a seminar basis, not like a regular bomba class every week, but we do have like a bomba seminar for the students in different schools, once a semester, twice a semester.
Okay, okay. You see, what else besides the school and your dancing with the other companies are you involved with? Within like other projects that you're doing that that doesn't involve these other places that you mentioned?
Okay. Professionally and personally, besides dancing with the ballet companies, I do musical theater. Okay. And right now we're doing the Puerto Rico cast of La Calle Falls.
Okay, yeah,
the birdcage.
Yeah, the birdcage. Yeah, yeah.
So I'm dancing in it and singing.
Fun.
I used to do a bit of singing and acting. Last year we did Cabaret, the musical. The Puerto Rico cast of it, and we were casted for it. Both my wife and I were casted out of I think it was about 300 or 400 people that were auditioned for the musical. And then you know how the musical theater world works. Once you get in it, they already know you, so they call you. Yeah. So we've been doing musical theater also for over 12 years. Wow. So between my wife and I, we did Chicago the musical. That was like 12 years ago. She was in Grease and Hairspray when it was cast in Puerto Rico. We did Cabaret together. We did a local musical theater that was called El Bombón de Elena, local production. The script was written locally by Jose Felix Gomez and Idalia Perez Garay, which are some of the premier actors in Puerto Rico. They were both directors of the Department of Theater in the University of Puerto Rico for a while.
Okay.
And they were producing and writing the script for this musical theater piece. We were also in Pedro Navaja, which is also a local musical theater, and now I'm doing La Calle Falls.
Nice. Very cool. Where do you see Mauro going in the future?
Well, our goal is to make Mauro the largest production and dance company in Puerto Rico, because like one of the things that has set Mauro apart is the fact that we don't do dance only. We get into the whole production part. So part of the thing that the students learn when they're participating in the productions of Mauro is not only the choreography and the dancing. They get into the designing of props. They get into the designing of the drops, of the scenery, into the editing of music,
Wow.
into the designing of lights. Because we have a very good relation with the lighting designer, which we've been using for a very long time, and he comes in and he teaches the students.
Nice.
And he explains how he's lit the stage and why he does it and what type of lights he uses. Also, we started this year with the part of rigging that's a little bit more complicated because it involves like lifting live weight, but also the students learn how to put on the harness and what the safety risks are and stuff like that. So they really get into the production part of it, which is what has set Mauro apart, because you come out of the experience not only having learned and experienced performing, but you get into all the backside of the theater, knowing how it works, why it works that way, how complicated it is, and the students really come out with an understanding that theater is not just the characters, the actors or the artists.
It's everything around it.
Everything around it. It has to work like clockwork in order for the magic to happen. If not, it's not going to be perfect.
Okay. Could you maybe take me around the studio and show me your facilities? Yeah.
Right now we're in the Pilates and karate room.
Okay.
They teach martial arts in here.
Cool.
That's why we have the padded floor.
Yeah.
The kids were playing in here a while ago, so it's kind of like a bit messy. But in here we have like the Pilates equipment and the weapons for the martial artists.
Nice.
And that's our martial arts group. It's called Seitokan.
Seitokan.
And the gentleman that's right there in the picture, that's the founder of the style, is Hanshi Guillermo Antonio Garcia. And he founded the Seitokan Matsumura Shorin Ryu style in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
And this is the students area. This is like the area for them to be between classes. We have a TV for putting on either musical theater pieces or movies for them.
Yeah.
And that's the girls' dressing room. Bathroom, we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah.
Kitchen, we have a little patio in the back.
Oh, nice.
Which is locked right now.
It's okay.
So you can see it through the door. Maybe we need to go
Nice.
outside, take some fresh air. That was Marina, my wife. She's hiding from the camera. This is the small ballet room.
Okay.
And then we have the large ballet room, which is where they have the assembly right now for the students.
They're done with the
They're
assembly.
done?
We're gonna start ballet class now.
Are you going to start ballet class now?
Okay. Yeah, it's a big studio.
No tengo forma de que ella
Está
salga.
bien, pero están grabando, mi amor. This is my nephew, Brian.
Hello, Brian.
We have the reception.
No tengo forma para sacar a Soleil del salón.
Yo la saco ahora.
Mira,
The
tío.
reception. And then we have the music room.
Mira qué lindo el muñequito.
Mira, tío. Podemos ir
Estamos grabando, mi amor. There's the music room. They have
Nice.
piano, choir chimes and voice classes in here. We have an art room in which they teach drawing, paint, and sculpture. And then in there is like the office and where we keep the papers.
Yeah, okay.
Upstairs we have a costume shop and costume warehouse,
Cool.
which is pretty much like an apartment like this, which has all the costumes, all the props.
yeah.
And on the back we have a scenery
Where you keep-
scenery room. Yeah, where we keep drops, scenery.
all the stuff
Utilería,
backstage, gallery of
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
everything that we usually show. So that's kind of like a mess. So
Yeah,
it's just like
it
a
always
big
is,
warehouse
huh?
with all the stuff that you throw in there. And that's pretty much Mauro.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for the interview, and it was a pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure was all mine.
Yeah.